All right. Hey, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in to the WTCF podcast. It's Charlie here, and I know I haven't been the best on staying up to date on making sure this comes out every week. It was really, really good for a while, and last week I just flat out didn't do this. Again, I have a new gig that I've been working my way through, and sometimes you just don't get time to do all the fun things that you wanted to get done. But I'm still going to try to hold myself accountable. So for this week, the intention is uh, nothing scarier than actively avoiding your full potential. So when you kind of know what you need to go ahead and work on, to actively avoid that is kind of terrifying, because you're missing out on development of yourself and being able to get a whole lot better at things that you perceived as really important to you. So we can miss the mark, and we can have things passively kind of happen. Again, things that are outside of our control, that might just kind of occur that'll deter us from what we're setting out to be. But when you know for a fact that, like, sitting on the couch and binge watching a program for 12 straight hours is the absolute best use of your time for one day, okay. For weeks on end, probably not. You're probably missing out on some other things that are just really, really important. So I wanted to kind of pose a couple of questions, and maybe this is something that kind of helps you. Is there something you've been called to do but you've been avoiding? So sometimes that can be, interpreted as part of your destiny, or kind of the things that you set out to go ahead and get done. Is there anything that you're actively avoiding? And a lot of times it's easier to tell because you think about it constantly. So if it was just like you constantly think about cleaning your room and it never gets done because you just constantly think about it, you're actively avoiding it at this point, and there's a reason it keeps coming back around. Is there a conversation, a project, a change that deep down is yours to face? So this could be overcoming things within self. This could be self-improvement. So other problems that you recognize within yourself, like I'm recognizing that I am now into my fifth month of not drinking. So I know that I've worked a whole lot on that one, and that was on me to face. Somebody else can't make me do that stuff. I have to choose those things. So now the next piece for maybe the next month is, like, how am I going to approach things like candy and healthy eating and getting my nutrition back on track? So my weight has picked up a little bit. So if anything, the extra stress along with life has got me up to about 212. I came down to about 208. And I'm still just a little bit heavier than where I would like to be. But for right now, as of late, like, my hunger has been crazy. Even right now, I ate like 2 hours ago. I'm still starving. And even when I go ahead and allow myself to kind of like gorge, I don't feel like my stomach's distended or anything else. It's just my body just wants to keep eating, and it wants to take a nap. Training has just been a little bit tougher. So I recognize that's for me to face. And then can you take one small step towards it this week? So whatever it is, to make some kind of progress on the things that you find to be really important. So case in point, I'm trying to rebuild an inventory database at this point. I have apparently the tables that are supposed to be able to get me to that point, but I don't see how they all match up. So that's my small step this week, is to kind of see how they go ahead and link together within the system. So then I can go ahead and create an inventory database outside of the system that's a lot easier for us to go ahead and run or automate, right? So we can go ahead and easily spot check what's in the system, and then build out dashboards and whatnot to help other people from there. So the setback that we can all have is that sometimes we're going to go ahead and make mistakes, and sometimes these things could be passive moments where we're not able to get to our full potential, right? Hey, you've had two choices, and let's say you picked wrong. Those things happen. But when you know the right thing to go do, and then you actively avoid the right thing to go do, that can be terrifying, and you could end up missing out on a lot of personal development. So hopefully this week you can give yourself an opportunity to go ahead and learn from that and get stronger, better, faster, whatever it is that's important to you. On that note, good.